Welcome back to the Jake Show, where Jake obviously knows ball.
For 1 week.
Featuring Zach and Jalen.
For 1 week.
1 week.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it while you have it.
I'm going to enjoy it while I can.
I'm sure you'll be back to the shit takes that you normally give.
Hey, are you still out? Are you still out on the Steelers?
I'm definitely not bought in, that's for sure. I mean...
It's crazy how you can go from week to week and it's that big of a difference.
Well, here's the main question. Are the Colts frauds?
I don't know.
But like I said, they ran their offense through Jonathan Taylor. We know how Daniel Jones, his whole entire career is gone. And just the way you shut down Jonathan Taylor, that forces the whole entire game in Daniel Jones's hands. And when has he ever been able to lead a team? I mean, yeah, he had one good year in New York, but
You're not wrong.
he's not a franchise guy.
Steelers definitely had a good game plan of putting the ball in Daniel Jones's hands and as early and as often as possible. And that often starts with down and distance. Yeah. You know, I feel like the Steelers constantly got the Colts backed up, and we constantly won first down, and that put them in a bad position to continue to try to get the run game going. And I think that really helped. I mean, you saw Highsmith had one of his best games of the year. TJ had one of his best games of the year. That's what you need from those guys.
And that's against one of the best offensive lines in the league.
Yeah.
But, I mean, big-time guy came to play, Peyton Wilson.
Yeah, he had a big step-up week.
He stepped up, and, I mean, he was just flying around left and right, making plays in the pass, the run.
That's what you
pressuring
need.
The quarterback.
I feel like you need a simple game plan that works for your guys, and it's simple enough to that your guys can play quick and free.
Yeah.
You know.
The simpler it is, like you said, you can play quicker, and you don't have to try and do pre-motion stuff or pre-snap adjustments, and you just play quick.
You know what I like to see, too, was that we actually got Herbig in a good bit. We got Jack Sawyer in. Like, we were able to do that because we controlled the game.
Yes.
We weren't always, like, designated to our starting guys
and
the
that's
whole
good
time.
That's good that those young guys are getting those reps because obviously late in the year you need that.
Yeah.
Especially within division games. We've only played 1 or 2 division games. Like, those division games those are physical, tiring, exhausting games. So the deeper your depth is, the better off you are. So that, like you said, that is a great point to get those guys in and get them those reps and get them ready for big time AFC North football.
You know what I thought was a wild stat too? Jaylen Warren hasn't had a rushing touchdown since I think they said week 12 last year or December 12th or something. They said
week 4
of this year.
Yeah, this year he had a career high 2 rushing touchdowns.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
But I thought that was pretty wild.
They got to get him going again.
Yeah, you think of Pittsburgh football.
Yeah.
One normally the pound the rock type of team.
Yeah, you got to get him going again. And I mean, oftentimes you see Aaron check out of some runs, just to throw the quick nick screen. Yeah. Like that. He's always been known for that though. So I mean, you think the runs get, you just that's what Aaron Rodgers does. So
there's just one frustrating thing I have from this week.
Is that punt?
No, it's DK Metcalf. Why does he not get targets in the second half? If you notice, like all the games, he's not targeted like much or even
defensive
at all
adjustments
in the second half. But like, okay, so he has 2 catches, 6 yards or whatever in the first half. Like, I don't think
teams are probably scheming him out. I mean, let's be honest. We don't have a solid wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3. We don't have any solid second wide receivers.
Hey, they must think we have a solid wide receiver 2 because we refuse to go and get somebody at the trade deadline. So
yeah, and that's gonna show. And it's gonna hurt. I mean, look at all these other teams that are competing. The only team that I feel like in the AFC that has a chance to go the distance with not a very strong wide receiver core is Buffalo.
Yeah, and that's Josh Allen just making plays.
Yeah, right. And look how much they use their tight end.
Yeah,
Kincaid.
Yeah,
like either you need to try to resemble that a little bit if you don't have a strong receiving corps and get your tight ends back involved in the pass game, or you have to go and get someone. And here we are after 4:00 on the trade deadline, and they got nothing today.
I mean, like we said before in previous episodes, like we have the tight end group that we can like go away with DK and have John New and Pat out there.
Yeah, do creative things.
But I think something too that like maybe Rodgers is in on it, but we see don't push the ball down the field like these teams do. We throw the ball quick, and I mean,
We rely on runs after the catch.
what do you need? Like, whenever you got Calvin Austin and you got Roman Wilson, I mean, is it worth going out and getting that stud receiver to throw him a 2-yard pass and just let him run after catch? I mean,
Depending on who it is, I think yes, it is.
it would have
worth
been great to see Waddle come.
Yeah,
Waddle or
Garrett Wilson.
But they wanted too much for him.
I would have liked Rashid Shaheed too.
He's more of a vertical threat kind of guy.
Threat, but he's a speedster.
But I like what I'm saying there is like Rodgers isn't doing a 3-step drop and throwing the ball 30 yards down the field.
And he isn't doing a much of turning his back to the defense in the terms of play action anymore either.
Yeah,
because I mean, he just
it's
feels like he
quick-
doesn't have the
quick
time.
game.
Yeah.
So I
We
mean,
did-
maybe that's a reason as to why we didn't go and make that move.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we did leave a good bit of points off the board over the weekend.
yeah, like that punt. Whenever we get the ball on the 10-yard line,
Go 4 and
then
out.
4 and out.
Yeah. And then we somehow steal our way, make it a 1-score game late in the game.
That's what I was gonna say. So all in all, you beat the best team in the AFC statistically. Statistically, the best team in the AFC at the time, and your defense causes 6 turnovers. You win the game by 7.
Yeah.
That's something that should be, you should be concerned about that. You really should.
Like I said, we left a lot of points off the board, which the field goal when we're down 7 in the first quarter, yeah, I get it. It's 4th and goal at the 5-yard line. You got Rodgers.
Rodgers is saying go
anything
for it,
could
I'm
happen.
assuming.
Yeah, but just the way our games go, and
Yeah.
when we play with a lead, it just seems like we kind of get a little too conservative towards the
it's
end.
run, pass.
It's like
And I feel
them
like
points early in the game would go miles at the end of the game when we have the lead.
correct.
Like those
And-
field goals would add up.
And you got to think about this a little bit. You have to assume that our defense, when we have a bigger lead like that, they have to just basically be saying, "We'll give you everything in front of us."
Oh yeah,
You know what I
they
mean?
were dropped so far back
Yeah.
in their zone coverages this week, which was good. We didn't really give up the chunk plays like we're used to seeing.
First couple drives we did.
Yeah.
Alec Pierce just destroyed our defense.
Yeah, but I mean,
Adjustments were made.
I'd rather see the 20-yard catch rather than
But I like
the
seeing
Tucker Kraft float
Ramsey.
ball
Yeah.
and then 50 yards down the field he's running.
I like seeing Ramsey playing safety.
Yeah.
Duggar came in and had a big impact. Completely just pushed Jabril Peppers right to the side and stepped in and
Yeah.
made a roll.
Which is good. I mean, he's going to probably be that guy for the rest of the year.
And we needed that guy.
Yeah.
Elliott's a big part of our defense, and it's glad that we've seen somebody come in and fill that role.
Yeah. But here's my argument. If you were going to go trade for Jalen Ramsey, why is he playing free safety? That's not what we got him here to do,
Yeah,
in
but-
my opinion.
So
When we got the injuries like we do,
I think, in my opinion, though, you have Joey Porter, you have Darius Slay. You know those two guys are strictly corners. We all know Jalen Ramsey's a playmaker.
Yes.
Not saying them guys aren't, but could you see any of them other guys playing safety?
No, you can't. But my thing is, who's a better free safety, Minkah Fitzpatrick or Jalen Ramsey? Obviously, in my opinion, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
then we have Chuck Clark,
Yeah.
we have Jabril, we have
We have
Duggar,
the safeties, yeah.
and then I'm forgetting the guy we got in the offseason from Cleveland.
Thornhill.
Thornhill. Yeah, which
So-
I didn't see much of him at
I
all.
don't know if he was hurt or not,
hurt?
but
And then did you see the news? They just cut Beanie Bishop.
Yeah, which
I'm disappointed in that.
after the year he had last year.
4 interceptions as a rookie.
Yeah.
And was a game-changing player for numerous weeks last season on a playoff team.
yeah.
I mean, how does they kept Marcus Allen for how many years?
They ended
As-
up moving him down to linebacker when we were.
Like, geez, oh man.
I mean, you have Beanie Bishop that comes in last year, obviously undrafted. We sign him. You know, he's got a little chip on his shoulder. He
Yeah.
obviously proved himself that he could play.
Yeah.
And
Then they give up on him too.
yeah, I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't even really. I think they cut him from the 53 man, but then they signed him back for
practice
practice squad.
But when you're on practice squad, anybody can get you.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
But we did get some off-season pickups, so
That's the frustrating thing to me is, Tomlin, how are you going to keep Marcus Allen for 4 years because you guys are buddies and he's from Penn State?
yeah.
But then a guy that actually proves himself in Beanie Bishop, you get rid of him at the snap of a finger after the rookie year he had. In my opinion, that's just politics, and I think it's bullshit. I do.
Yeah, but Marcus Allen, he was a special teams guy. I don't think we ever seen Beanie Bishop out there on special teams. You know what I
I don't
mean?
know. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. I don't remember if he was, but I mean, what's more important? I mean, obviously 3 phases of the game are all important, but
Yeah.
Beanie Bishop made defensive plays last year. Who did he intercept the ball from?
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers.
Twice.
Twice. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, geez, man. Obviously, the guy could play.
Yeah.
Or I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously, you say maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah.
Which is probably true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Something else I want to get into is to me, watching this AFC football play out, you think you see a team rise into the top, and then you see them lose. You see Chargers right off the bat come out, beat the Chiefs, and then everybody thinks that they're the top guy. You have Buffalo come in, they're rising up to the top, and then they lose one to the Falcons. And then now here you have the Colts, who everybody thinks is the top team. Steelers beat them. So it's just anything, honestly, is still alive for any team, I feel like.
the AFC,
and
the AFC has never been more wide open in years than it is.
The Chiefs
this
are
year.
out of the playoffs if the playoffs ended today. And they're 5-4. And I would consider them to be a top 3 team in the AFC, despite their loss to the Bills.
Same with the Ravens. The Ravens are what, 3 and whatever.
They're 3-5. They got Lamar back.
And look how they looked over the weekend on Thursday night.
Yeah,
against
unbelievable. The Dolphins.
But I'm just saying,
let's
it
see
wasn't
what
even
they
close.
Let's see what they do this week. Their defense is hurting, so it's.
Who do they play this week?
I don't even know. But yeah, not a Ravens fan, so I don't follow up.
But getting into this week, though, Steelers, prime time, at LA against the Chargers.
Both offensive tackles are out for the season for the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken.
I did just see they did pick up a
Got
tackle.
from the Saints, right? Yeah.
Trade?
Yeah. Either way, though, it's still going to be no match for our edge rushers.
No, it better not be.
And we all know how the Steelers fan base rolls into LA. It's probably
it'll
gonna
be
be
there.
50-50.
It'll be there. It'll be there. It'll be the Steelers' place for sure. And here's my thing. If we're looking at key takeaways that the Steelers have to do to compete and win this game, I think the number one is do not let Justin Herbert run.
Yeah. You cannot let him escape from the pocket.
Correct.
You got to keep him contained.
Because he played us last time, and I think he had 50 rush yards or more.
I wouldn't even be mad if they put Peyton Wilson on a QB spy.
Yeah. I think that's the number one thing is do not let him get out of the pocket. Do not let him use his legs, because ultimately, if you create that extra scramble time, guys are going to get open. It doesn't matter who you are, what team you are. Guys are going to get open in the secondary.
Yeah. And I think that the Steelers, are going to succeed very well in this game. I just think matchup-wise, our D-line is going to stop their run. And like you said, tackles are out. There should be no reason why when Herbert's dropping back to pass every time that there should be guys in his face.
Correct. And I think our defense should have another big outing.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
I think we're even underdogs in this game. I think it might be +3 or something like that.
Yeah. And you know who I think's going to have a massive game? Herbert. I think he's going to come in. You know how he's always juiced up.
Yeah.
I think his just athleticism is just going to take over. I think I could see him getting 2 sacks.
Yeah, I like it.
I could honestly see our whole team getting 6 or more sacks in this game.
I love it. I mean, I'm fully on the Steelers this week. I don't think it's any secret that this is a must-win for the Steelers, an AFC game against a team that you never know you could be competing with for that 6, 5 seed, 7 seed for the playoffs when it comes down to it.
This would come down to be like a home playoff game.
Yeah, this is a big game for the Steelers and the AFC and seeding and all of that stuff, because the Ravens are back to, they're going to put up points.
Yeah.
So
they're going to make a run.
You got to win these games now and hope that you can stay at that number 1 spot in the AFC North.
Yeah, I think
throughout the season.
At this point in the season and all the scenarios going on, I think the Steelers got to treat every game like it's a playoff game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now, like I said, if the season ended today, Steelers will be playing the Buffalo Bills in Pittsburgh. And that's everybody thinks Buffalo's top seed in the AFC, and look where they're at. Yeah. They're in a wild card spot.
I think Buffalo's actually the Super Bowl favorites, according to Scamdol.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, what a joke out of them.
Yeah. How do you go the entire NFL games this weekend.
Yeah.
Sunday 1:00 slate.
You can't even view your bet.
Yeah. Can't view
No
cash
cash out.
outs. Can't view anything. Like it's absolutely ridiculous.
Could you imagine like having like a 1:00 slate bet for touchdown scores? And
Yeah.
like you could possibly win $1 million.
Yeah.
And you can't view it to cash it out.
Yeah.
And then it loses by that one leg.
Should be a lawsuit.
Honestly, I did see someone that had a parlay, and it came down to Javonte Williams
Last
last night.
night.
Right.
Yeah.
And he didn't get to look at it till 4 o'clock because
Yeah.
that's when the site finally
Yeah.
came up. He had
It's
no
insane.
idea.
Yeah. And it was $50 to win 90,000, and he had a $33,000 cash out. He ended up cashing out in the start of the fourth quarter
For
for
10,000.
over 10,000.
Really?
Yeah, so he took his winnings to an extent. But I'm done with ScamDuel. I'm tired of their ridiculous joke of an app, literally always down. So they
We're
could
rocking with
not,
the Barstool
they're
guys
not
and-
getting my business.
We're rocking with the Barstool guys and we're going to DraftKings.
All right, so enough with the betting.
Well, real quick, if any of you sportsbook apps see this and want to throw us a bone, we're here, baby. YinzerSideline, we'll take it.
We donate enough to your apps and
Yeah, the least you could do is throw us a sponsor or 2 or 3 or 4
So,
or some free bets.
I mean, anything.
so let's get into a goat well. We're talking about betting.
Yeah, our Goatwell has life.
Sure does.
Has a lot of life.
Yeah.
I mean, Caleb Williams just threw for 3 touchdown passes, had a receiving pass as well.
Doesn't count.
I know.
I wish it
But
did.
he is on track.
Are you
He's
sure he didn't have 4 passing? Or
No,
did
he only had 3.
Okay.
47 points. He only has 3 passing touchdowns, but hey, we'll
all right.
take it. He needed it.
Yeah, that was one we were looking
So
at.
so he's on pace. I think they have him right now at 26 or 27. I need him to have 24.
Correct.
In your league.
I'm with Kelsey. He needs 5 total touchdowns. I think
He's
he's
at
at
3.
3.
Yeah.
So that's good pace. He's
Yours
halfway.
is just
And I
completely
got
sweat free.
James Cook, yeah. If anyone of you
Please do
killed-
not say that it's sweat free for James Cook.
He only needs 100 yards.
Yeah, and he could freaking destroy his ACL in a day.
Well, knock on wood,
Please.
but I mean, James Cook's projected to go well over double his over.
Correct, and that's great.
He's having a phenomenal year.
Yeah.
And then our last
honestly.
leg is DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit of a sweat. I mean, we
It's gonna
can't
be a
have 2
sweat.
catches a game and
He's
then expect him to get 950 yards on the year.
I know before this game he was projected to hit the over.
He wasn't?
He was.
Oh. Well, this game had to have hurt. his
After
odds.
this game, yeah, we need to start seeing some 8 catches.
120 yards.
Yeah, we need to start
Yeah.
feeding him the rock.
Yeah, for sure. And that's
He's a-
why I really hoped we went and got a second receiver.
I mean, what they're doing with Darnell Washington, you mean to tell me you can't do that with DK?
Yeah. I mean, hey, Tomlin loves his shopping.
Yeah.
He's shopping at Goodwill for Marquez Valdez-Scantling is what he's doing.
Yeah. Honest to God, that's
This is just atrocious.
yeah.
You want to see your team grow as the year goes on. You don't want to just have your preseason team and say, "Hey, we're good enough."
Let's bring in MVS.
Yep.
Rather have Randall Cobb.
Yeah. Either
Jordy
way,
Nelson.
They're on the practice squad. Like,
They're not gonna help
there's
us.
no hype. Yeah.
No, I mean, Rogers is saying he's like, that is my favorite teammate that I've ever had. I don't know if he's just
He's
bullshitting,
lying.
but
He's lying. He just wants to see him get on the 53-man roster.
Yeah, he just wanted to give his buddy a couple bucks.
Yeah. Throw him a bone.
So what's your predictions for Sunday night game?
predictions.
You guys back on the Steelers or?
Oh yeah,
this
absolutely.
week, yes. This week, yes.
I
But
think-
I'm not sold on them. They could still be a one and done in the playoffs, and that's not what we're looking for as fans or Steelers fans anymore. We want a run in the playoffs. We want a deep run. We want a Super Bowl. We want 7.
I have money on the Steelers to win a Super Bowl. They're
Good.
giving me my cash out still.
Same as
Letting
you
that
bet?
ride.
Is
Yeah.
it the same?
Yeah. But
double-
prediction for
double
the game?
down on it.
Nah. Prediction for the game, I'm going to go with 31 to 23. Another high scoring game.
Who do you have winning?
Steelers, obviously.
Just making sure.
6 takeaways, or not 6 takeaways, that's what they had last game. 6 sacks. I'm going to go with 2 takeaways and Steelers win.
Okay. I'm going to go Steelers, of course, this week because I do think this matchup favors them very strongly. And, I mean, their weaknesses right now are our strengths, obviously, with their offensive line and our defensive line. So I think that's a matchup that we have to completely destroy on Sunday night. Like I said, I think we have to contain Justin Herbert inside the pocket. We have to make him feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
We can't let him get running around. We have to make sure that we have guys, rallying to the football. The prediction that I would say, I think we're finally due for a defense or special teams touchdown. So I'm going to go defense or special teams touchdown this week for sure. Final score, I'm going to ride with, let's go 27-17 Steelers.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it. I mean,
Let's see it, Jake. You know ball.
You know
Yeah,
me,
Jake.
I do know ball.
Jake knows ball.
Jake for Prez. But
The Jake Show.
honestly, yeah, I like the matchup with the Steelers, and I mean, I think my wild take is that we're gonna see DK. I think he's got good matchup here. I think we see him, whatever his over is on catches. I think we take the over. I think you see 60 plus.
I would assume his over on catches is probably 4.
I was going to say 4.5.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly seeing a 4 touchdown passing game from Rodgers. I think the score's going to be 28-24.
Raj.
28-24.
I like it.
It'll be tight, but I think 4 touchdown passing
We
game.
can't ever give ourselves a 2 touchdown or 2 possession win because it never happens. We
No.
let them come back every time. So
Speaking of that, do you guys think that Roman Wilson's going to face some type of, go to the doghouse for that jump
Hurdle.
and fumble and hurdle, at the end of the game last week?
he don't have much time in the league.
Yeah.
Not saying not coming up. I just mean in general. He hasn't played. He didn't play last year,
Experience.
right? And I just think that's something he'll learn from.
But,
He's
I
a good
mean,
guy. He's
Well, do
a
you
good.
think Tomlin puts him in the doghouse like he
No.
did Caleb Johnson?
No,
I think you do. I mean, come on, dude.
Caleb Johnson's is a completely different situation from this.
I
Caleb
mean-
Johnson's is a youth football player where you let that ball go free.
out
You
for a
can
minute.
you cannot compare the two.
Dude, we are late in the fourth quarter. He has the first down. Why are you trying to hurl?
He's like
For
right at the
extra
he's like
yards.
right at the
No,
first down
he
mark.
He
had the
had
first.
it.
He had
it.
Okay, but this
And
is
then you
completely
fumble.
different than just
There's
walking
4
off the
minutes-
sidelines.
There's 4 minutes left in the game, and I'm pretty. What was the score? I think we were.
We were up 2 touchdowns at least.
Yeah, I think it's
Because
a 10-point game.
they recovered the fumble. No, we were up.
It was 30-17, wasn't it?
I don't know. We were down. They were. It was a 2 possession whatever for sure.
What did we win? 30-27?
That was
No.
27-17.
Yeah. 27-20.
27-20. It was 27-17 at that time.
Yes.
With 4 minutes left in the game, you get the first down. All you
Game
got
over.
to do is just run the ball out.
Game over. Yeah.
I could honestly see him being benched for a game.
Yeah.
No,
I
But
could
you
too.
got. Are you kidding me?
I think he's going to the doghouse.
No.
I do.
I mean, you
for
might
sure
not
do.
see him a lot, but he ain't gonna be benched.
Yeah, I guess I'll take that back. He's not going to be benched, but I don't think
Are
you're going
you
to see him in
kidding
there.
me?
Did you see what Ben Skoranek said?
You're not going to see him late in the game
No.
anymore.
Ben Skoranek said, "What the f are you doing?" It was
Okay.
mic'd up.
Then put him in the game.
Yeah, he
I'd
had
love
a
to see him in
touchdown
there.
week 1.
Right.
Get him back in there.
All I'm saying, 2 completely different situations from Caleb Johnson to Roman Wilson.
for sure. But I don't think he won't be benched. I take that back.
I think his snap
No,
count.
don't take that back now.
His snap count gets
He's
dropped,
just not
or,
going to be there late in the game.
or in certain situations, big time situations, maybe they go away from him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, until he learns from his mistakes.
But
Yeah.
honestly, that play, screen pass, where's DK? DK wasn't even in the game, I don't think, on that play.
And here's the thing: I know we're beating a dead horse with DK, but you know how Aaron always throws those nixes to Calvin Austin, to Roman Wilson.
Get him to your
Why
big guy.
not put DK in the slot and have him do those things?
He's just as fast as anybody
why-
on that team.
You could put Freiermuth out wide and then DK in the slot, and then you have your blocker right there
Yeah.
to throw the nicks. You don't need DK blocking those every time.
Well, that's that fourth down play after the punt recovery. We throw that quick slant to Darnell. Dude wasn't even looking for the ball. It
Yeah.
smacks him in the
and
numbers.
DK's got his guy cooked.
Yeah. At that point, it's
Yeah, it's
I
frustrating.
like the play. Now that you mention it down in the goal line, I like that touch pass we do to DK.
Yeah.
Would like to see that more in the playbook. Obviously not in the goal line situation, but
yeah.
stuff
Get
like
him out in
that.
space,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially with him full head of steam, while everyone's still in their stands.
Yeah.
That could be quick 5 yards, right off the bat. Yeah. So
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, good week for the Steelers. Hopefully, let's keep it rolling.
Let's turn 1 into 2 and keep the energy up, keep the vibes high. Pens are playing great right now. They're ranked number 1 or 2 in the NHL, if I'm not mistaken. Pitt's playing great right now. They're 7-2, ranked like 2 in the ACC.
Pitt's got a tough 3-game stretch to close
yeah.
out the year. I mean, you could honestly see them in ACC championship.
We can also say now too the Pittsburgh Pirates are tied with everybody in the MLB.
Yeah,
so they're in first place.
Great for them. Good time to be a Pittsburgh sports fan right now. Pittsburgh basketball just started up. Pitt men's hoops.
Yeah.
Pitt women's volleyball. So it's exciting time around here. And
let's just make
I'm
some
excited.
playoff pushes.
Yeah, let's go. Let's make runs. Let's get in and
I think I'm gonna start my playoff beard.
Yeah, it is November. No shave November, huh?
Little playoff beard coming in.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I guess
Catch you
that's
next
all we
week.
got. Yep. Deuces.